mother, tell your children not to walk my way.
Well, hello all, and as the title says, this is me, Truthslayer, doing a review, of course, of Survivor Series. Sorry this is a little late, but as you can tell, I am moved now. That's what took so long to do this. But a lot of people have been asking about this, so here we go. I did think this was a good pay-per-view. Wouldn't call it a great pay-per-view, but let's run it down. We started the night off with the triple threat ECW championship match, John Morrison versus CM Punk versus The Miz. I usually don't like the ECW match being the opener, but I don't know what other match you would have put in the opener on this card. And at work, this was a good opener though, good 2.5 star match. Could have gone a lot longer, only went about 8 minutes. I think they could have gone another 5-10 minutes easy, and this could have been a great match the way these guys were going. These guys were clicking really well. It's unfortunate that it was not given enough time, but and I was surprised to see Punk go over. CM Punk is, without a doubt, in my opinion, going to lose the title before the Royal Rumble, probably maybe at the next pay-per-view. The reason why I say that is because he's definitely, in my opinion, going to be in the Royal Rumble and probably get a Royal Rumble type push, or a Royal Rumble push. He won't win the Royal Rumble, but he'll have a really good showing at the Royal Rumble and get the benefits of that. Next match of the night was the match I was looking least forward to seeing, and I really enjoyed it, maybe because I had so little hope for it, which was Tori Wilson, Mickie James, Michelle McCool, Kelly Kelly, and Maria versus Jillian Hall, Victoria, Layla, Beth Phoenix, and Melina. Before the match even started, and I think this actually helped the match, was Melina went out, was doing her split thing, fell off the apron, and it loosened, it kind of made, it made the crowd laugh, it made the girls laugh, she laughed about it. The announcers, kind of got a little chuckle over it, but it was, I think it kind of loosened everybody up, and they went out there and they had a really fun match, and it was fun, and that's one thing that, you can't say about a lot of matches, but this was fun. It wasn't a great technical match, but it was fun, enjoyable entertainment match, no doubt about it. And I loved the ending. The kiss thing came out of nowhere with the kick. I really liked it. I definitely give this 2 1/4 star match, just for entertainment purposes. That's all. Not because of the wrestling, but they really went out there and they did. I thought they did a good job, and I'm willing to give them credit for it. I'm sure a lot of people will be like, "Are you insane?" Well, I guess I'm insane. But I did like it. I did think it was enjoyable. I wish they would have given them even longer. I think they could have been really good with like a 10-minute match, but what you can do. From there, we went to the worst match of the night. The match that did end up being the worst match of the night, which was the World Tag Team title match. Lance Cage versus Trevor Murdoch versus Cody Rhodes and Hardcore Holly. Boring, boring, boring. 1.5 star match. That's all we're going to talk about this. These guys sold this, basically just mailed this in my opinion, and it wasn't very much fun. Next we had the traditional Survivor Series match with Triple H, Jeff Hardy, Rey Mysterio, and Kane versus Umaga, Mr. Kennedy, MVP, Finlay, and Big Daddy V. Matt Hardy was supposed to be in this match, but was hurt. He really was hurt, but was written out, attacked by MVP. They interviewed Team Game before the match. They gave a very good promo with Ray saying, "Hey, we're a man short, and I'm used to being an underdog. This is no big deal." Kane said he's never been an underdog, and then they brought up the whole Katie Vick thing with him and Triple H, and then Jeff Hardy said, "Hey, yeah, and you sent me to the hospital." And they had a little confrontation. Triple H said, "Hey, we've all done bad things to each other, but you know what? We're going to go out there and we're going to do bad things to them." It was really good. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a great promo. If you can check out the promo, I definitely check out the promo because it really kind of was nice to see. The match itself was really good in my opinion. I was really digging this. The only thing I didn't like was the fact that Rey Mysterio and Kane got eliminated like real quick, or got eliminated very quickly, and it would just stack the odds even more against Triple H and Jeff Hardy, who ended up coming out on top. And Jeff Hardy actually got the final pin on Umaga, which was nice to see. Overall, I thought this was booked good. I thought this was fun. Really reminded me of the old Survivor Series matches, though I would say that if they're going to do a match like this every Survivor Series, they definitely, in my opinion, need to try to make it as close as possible to the main event from Canadian Stampede, for those of you who've seen it. I would definitely like to see something more like that, and I think they could have gone longer with this match. I think it could have gone 40 minutes, particularly if they would have added another guy into it. And I think they could have added another guy into it for Triple H's team, particularly a younger guy where Triple H said, hey, I'm going to give this young guy a chance. And even if, if they're really not going to give him a chance, he's going to go out there and get pinned real quick. I think it would have been better than them going out there and only putting on, going a man short. But who knows? That's a very minor quibble. Next we had the Hornswoggle versus the Great Khali. They started with Hornswoggle backstage, and Mr. McMahon comes out, sets Hornswoggle down, tells him why he's doing this, tells him he's got to kind of prove that he's a McMahon kind of thing. That McMahon's persevere and beat the odds. Kind of pumped Hornswoggle out. Hornswoggle went out. Shane McMahon was there. It was really nice little touch where Khali came out, and then Hornswoggle kind of ran around. He attacked Khali's manager. It was fun. It was a dud of a match, I will agree, but it was enjoyable. On entertainment value, I'd probably give it a 1, maybe 2 stars. Didn't deserve to be on the pay-per-view, and I would definitely give this a dud. But it was enjoyable, and I think that is the most you could expect out of this. The end came when Finlay came out after Vince kind of told Shane, don't interfere, which was kind of nice to see because Shane wanted to interfere for Hornswoggle, which kind of makes sense because he's supposed to be a McMahon. It was kind of cool, and then Finlay came out, beat up Khali, saved Hornswoggle. Again, didn't deserve to be on pay-per-view, should have been on Raw, but was enjoyable, I will give it that. Then came the WWE Championship match with Randy Orton versus Shawn Michaels. This was very, very well booked, in my opinion. Of course, if Randy Orton got DQ'd, he would lose the title, and if HBK got used the super kick, he would get the DQ and never challenge Orton for the title again. This was booked very well with lots of hints that HBK was going to use the super kick, never using the super kick, and HBK going out there and he used a lot of MMA move type things. He basically tried to find other ways to beat Orton, and actually brought out the ankle lock, the sharpshooter, which got a pretty big pop. I think people were kind of like, oh, look, because a lot of people knew it was the 10th anniversary of the screw job, which was kind of neat. And also the other thing was the crippler crossface, which of course we've not seen, which was kind of neat to see. But it was fun. It was neat. I liked the way they booked the ending where just on instinct for a counter, HBK was going to use the super kick, and he stopped himself, and then as soon as he stopped himself, Orton hit the RKO, and then won the match. Was trying to get, was slapping HBK after the match had been knocked cold, and telling HBK, sorry, not Triple H, HBK, Shawn Michaels, slapping him and saying, hey, say I'm the next, say I'm the guy, and HBK super kicked him. The fans went home happy. I thought this should have been the main event, to be completely honest. I really liked this. Thought this was good. 3 3/4 stars. Easy. Next we had the Hell in a Cell match, Batista versus The Undertaker. This was a good match, but undoubtedly the worst match of theirs I've seen. I'd give this only 3.5 stars. They did a lot of good things, but this was not Hell in a Cell worthy, in my opinion. I will say this, though, they did a good job of making us forget that Edge was supposed to be there, and then when Edge did show up and cost Undertaker the title, it was a surprise. And though I think him ending it in a screw job, they definitely should have had the other match, the Randy Orton HBK match, as the main event and not this one. But they were talking about Hell in a Cell, and it all led up to Hell in a Cell. So there you go. But I did think there were some good spots here, but nothing great. Overall, I thought this was a good pay-per-view, but not a great pay-per-view. I'd give this a 7.25. There was some stuff on here that was kind of forgettable, and stuff I didn't think should have been on the pay-per-view. Even, particularly the tag match. Not so much the Hornswoggle thing, because the Hornswoggle thing was good and was entertaining, but the tag title match definitely not so. So that's all. Talk to you later.